Today's vlog is all about eating without prepping. So what I'm going to be doing is literally heading down to a shop and showing you how you can, sometimes get away with picking something from the supermarket and still fitting it into your calorie allotment and your macronutrient allotment. Because if you were like me last night and you couldn't be bothered to cook and you didn't have any food in the house because I'm going away to Tenby this weekend, so there's no need to do a big food shop at the start of the week like I usually do, then I thought, what better way to educate you guys and showing you how you can do this and still stay in your calorie ballpark. So that's breakfast this morning. Gonna fit that into my calories so you can see how easily it's done. I think that is what the vlog is going to be about today. So Sainsbury's, Tesco, not quite sure which one I'm going to go to. It's 12 o'clock now, so I'm getting pretty peckish, and all I've eaten today is the Mars bar, which you saw earlier. I'm going to walk down there now. Hello, Nath. I'm going to walk down there now, and yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm going to buy and how to track it in, and how to stay on track, and all of that jazz. So basically, rice. Now, for someone who's obviously on a lot more calories like myself, so someone who is trying to gain a bit more muscle mass and some size, then obviously I'm going to be able to get away with picking more calorie dense foods than someone who's, say, on a cut, trying to consuming around 2,000 calories. So this is what I've got, and this is what I'm looking out for. So obviously, some greens, some carbohydrates, rice thingy. Okay, so the macros are pretty decent on them, and this is how you do it. You basically buy whatever you want, sensible, healthy foods, rice, healthy, Korean chicken thing, healthy, and some salads, healthy. So you fit it into your calorie allotment, and if you think about it, it's foods like this that you usually would cook if you were sort of cutting. And just because it's out of a packet, and just because someone else has made it and not you, doesn't mean that it's any less healthy for you. So just bear that in mind and use your common sense when you are buying stuff. I really wanted a chocolate, and if I was sort of cutting, I wouldn't have bought it. But if I wanted a chocolate, I probably wouldn't buy this, and I'd buy the chocolate instead and just use the calories that I'd have from this and replace it with the chocolate. So just when you are buying foods, use your common sense. There was a massive there was a massive line actually of people lining up ready for or buying the ready-made, meal deal £3 shit or whatever it was. And obviously, you're not going to be getting enough protein by eating foods like that. So think protein when you are eating out and buying foods from eating out, and over the long term, you are going to be saving a heck of a lot more money if you're going to be buying stuff from the supermarket and cooking it rather than buying all this, because this was, I don't know actually, I think it was about £4, and to make a meal at home from your own rice and all that would probably cost around £2 on average, so just bear that in mind as well. So the whole point of this vlog was to sort of make you see and open your eyes up to flexible dieting, and for you to understand that sometimes you can go a little bit off track and still fit things within your calorie allotment. In fact, preparation, if you are trying to lose body fat, so that means preparing meals maybe the previous night or the previous Sunday, where you cook batches of meals for 2 to 3 days, is actually really, really important. And if you're new to this whole flexible dieting thing and tracking calories and whatnot, then I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, and even I found it hard today to find solid meals to fit within my calorie intake if I was cutting, because there's not many food options out there which tailor for us guys who are trying to lose body fat, and if your goal is to do that, then it is going to be very, very difficult, especially if you are new to it. I'm going to sit on the floor. Especially if you are new to it, because you're not going to have that much experience in knowing exactly what foods to pick from the shelf and what the best options are. Obviously that's what my job is. I teach people how to do that, and I teach my clients. And if you really do want to have the best results possible, then obviously getting as close to your calorie intake and macronutrient intake to an extent is really, really important. So yeah, like I said, the point of this video was to going to open your eyes as to how you can sometimes maybe you know, go a little bit off track and go down to a shop, and every once in a while that is okay, maybe a meal, but to do a full day where you're, just like I did, where you're literally going out and buying things to tailor for your needs, it's going to be very, very difficult for the exact reason what I just said a few seconds ago. And that's why preparation is important, but that doesn't mean that you have to be in the kitchen for 3 or 4 hours, you know, a night, prepping extra meals and all that jazz. Simple rule of thumb, and this is a tip that I want you to implement, is cook double. So if you're, for example, cooking mince and rice, make double the amount, have one half in the evening for your dinner, and then track the other half into your lunch the next day. Job done. No meal prep required there, all you're doing is cooking double. So yeah, that's a nice little tip to use. If you've got any other sort of tips, let me know. I'm always open to listen to new ideas. And that's me, done. Signing off, finished quite early tonight, so yeah, that is it. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to like and share this video if you like the information given, and tag your friends in it as well if they could benefit from anything that you've just watched. Thank you.